What's going on, everyone? Vega here for SerpentX Tech, and it's time for our monthly roundup of what was the most profitable cryptocurrency to mine throughout the month of September. Obviously, focusing on GPU mining, not considering ASICs or FPGAs, and GPU mining has not been the same since the merge, but still users continue to mine with their GPUs, trying to get the latest cryptocurrency, spec mine, make some profits, whatever it might be. And so we continue to do this series where we take 6 RTX 3060s and put them against 6 RX 6600 XTs from AMD, both mid-range, middle of the pack GPUs. Not putting the latest 7000 series on there because focusing on budget-friendly options that people can just start off with 1-2 GPUs, maybe build a 6 GPU rig, and then build up from there. It's been a mixed bag. No one coin has taken over the leaderboard since the Ethereum merger, but we have a bunch of new coins that have shown up and consistently been in the top 10, and you're going to see that in the data. But on the 3060 side of things, a lot of Kapow type tokens, ProgPow, obviously like Zealous Hash doing pretty good. Aleo, I'm sorry if I mispronounced these. Aleo, Zealous or Xylus, a lot of dual coins like Conflux, Pyrin. I saw a lot of BlockX Pyrin or BlockX and some variant as well. So dual mining is definitely coming back pretty strong since most of these tokens have popped on the scene. But a lot of ProgPow, a lot of Kapow, especially on the AMD side of things. Ironfish making a running. I've seen Dynex pop up a few times throughout much of the month. But the data is as follows. The top 10 most profitable cryptocurrencies to mine throughout the month of September, consistently in the top 10 or towards the top 10. Few of these fell off at the end of the month, but we're doing good at the beginning. Were Xylus, right, on Nvidia, BlockX by itself, Dynex, Xano, BlockX Gram, and there's a caveat to that, Skydoge, Ironfish, BlockX Radiant, Gram, and Evermore. And you can see here towards the bottom in the last 2 slots, 12 and 13, was BlockX Pyrin and BlockX Nice Hash Pyrin Hash. And you can see here that Conflux Pyrin or Ironfish Pyrin or Nice Hash Octopus and Fish Hash with Pyrin or Carlson Pyrin. So Pyrin still staying up there. BlockX has fallen down. You can see Block has fallen down all the way down here. 55 cents a day profit with the current rate of electricity at 10 cents per kilowatt hour, but we all know that's not the actual rate. Dynex again showing up. AID pin started popping off towards the end of the month. So it's a lot of mixed bags. No one token to really take that top spot. On the AMD side of things, kind of more of the same, but more ProgPow, Kapow type variants like Chlor, Ironfish, Ravencoin, Xano, Cetex Coin, Vertcoin, Grin, and OG coming back. Iron and Gram. Again, there's a caveat. Neoxa, and then Skydoge with Flux showing a little bit of resurgence towards the month, but not always consistently in there, as well as NeuroAI. But yeah, Flux, Ravencoin, still the OG, still hanging in there. Couple other tokens, mixed bag, like AID pin coming back up after it's been non-existent for a few months. So there's not one token I could say, hey, you should mine this, right? Like Xylus is primarily on Nvidia. I believe Aleo is too. So Nvidia side, those 2 tokens are the ones that I would keep my eye on, or some type of Conflux Pyrin or Ironfish Pyrin or Nice Hash variant algorithm with Pyrin and Carlson Pyrin, Ironfish. Those are all looking pretty good. Dynex as well. You can see it was number 3, but right now today at time of filming, it's in the bottom ranking of the top 10. On the AMD side of things, any of the Kapow or ProgPow variant type tokens, maybe some Skydoge, Ironfish Pyrin, Chlor, Atcoin, just any of the ProgPow or variants thereof are the best bang for the buck. And again, these new tokens come online and people are spec mining them because they're hoping to make a profit. If you're going to play the long game, be in a project, and this is just my personal opinion, not financial advice, not investment advice, and not mining advice, but be in a project that you believe is going to be around long term and stop playing the short term game, because sometimes you can mine a lot of some new token and you're hoping to catch the market right when it releases on a centralized exchange. You miss your timing and then the market drops like a rock, and now you just mine a bunch of this token that's only worth pennies if not 25 cents, 35 cents by the time you are available to sell it. Focus on tokens that have good background, good developers, a strong foundation, a strong goals or roadmap is what you would call it, that you believe is going to be around for the long term, and then focus on that, so that way you can pay off any hardware that you purchased recently, because buying GPUs is cheap, but they're not as profitable as they used to be these days. So if you're going around buying 8-card rigs, 6-card rigs, hoping to turn a profit, it's not going to be as profitable as it once was, and so you're stuck holding the bag or in debt because you spent all this money on that type of hardware. That's why I know a lot of people in the GPU mining space has transitioned to FPGAs or ASICs. But if you are an at-home individual, a bunch of ASICs is not going to do it for you unless you have a dedicated space for it, like a shed or a basement or whatever. Here in Florida, we don't have basements. We can have a shed, but obviously I do not have one. So I'm focusing on GPUs, diversifying myself between Nvidia and AMD, a little bit of ASICs and Immersion, FPGA, and all these small micro miners. So a good diverse mining portfolio for an at-home individual is good. As far as what are you doing as a business, I see a lot of people transitioning away from GPUs. But I do believe while GPU mining is not as profitable, it is not dead. I've been saying that for many times, for months now, since the Ethereum merge, over a year. So it's just a matter of time before that one product pops off and can sustain the GPU mining market. Otherwise, transitioning to an AI type token or project where you're getting paid to lease your hardware. Obviously, the hardware needs to be more higher end CPU, higher end GPU, but that can be a way to offset some of that cost. Either way, weigh out your thoughts down in the comment section below, and do me a favor on the way out. Hit that like button, make sure to get subscribed, hit the notification button to stay up to date, as well as check out additional links in the description to help support the channel and what we do here. And you just have yourself a wonderful day. Take care. I'll catch you next one.